today, okay? So first and foremost, thank you to each and every single one of you for being here with us, and not forgetting our distinguished guests and members of the media. Also, a big thank you to Jos for making this possible. It's so nice to meet you. This is the very first time we're meeting. I realize that your mic is also missing. Is his mic somewhere here? Let's get him a mic. Okay, Max.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Now, Max, I'm going to be here.
Yes.
And you're going to take a seat right over here.
Awesome.
All right. Okay. Let me just take a seat. Okay. Wow. Look at everybody here.
Yeah, it's a surprising amount.
You had a very busy day today.
It's alright. I think it was a pleasure to see everyone at Vivo. It was great.
And then you moved right over here, so a little time to breathe, but we'll make things as comfortable for you as possible. First and foremost, would you like a drink?
I've already had a drink, but there's one right here. So I'm alright.
Perfect. Now let's get right into it, since we already have the man of the hour. Now, Max, we couldn't be prouder of your accomplishments, and I think our furry friends agree as well. You hear some screaming here and there, and this one's paying attention, that goes without saying. Now, it's incredible to see the achievements that you've accomplished at the age of 17.
Well, I'm completely flattered. Thank you.
And if you think about it, it's been about 2 weeks. It's only been about 2 weeks. So, you know, our mom and dad here, is your family here with you today?
They should be just around the corner somewhere. You'll be able to spot them probably behind the stage hiding.
Okay, perfect. The support is enough as well. Have you had any time to kind of let that sink in since you got back?
Well, I've had more than enough time to let it sink in, but there's just been event after event like this where I get to meet wonderful people like you and say hello and interact, and so everything's sinking in as it goes.
Let's give a big round of applause, shall we? Now, Max, I know I've also seen a couple of your interviews, but I would like to ask this to you again. Like, has it always been your dream to kite foil, and is this dream worth it?
It hasn't always been my dream, and I think it became a bigger and bigger part of my life as it went along. I started small, and then I committed more and more time to it, and I say, hey, you know, I can give people a reason to celebrate, a way to put a smile on their faces, a way to make other people happy, and give them pride and all that, more and more as time went by. And so I had no idea what I was going to do, and I just stuck to the sport, and at some point it really became worth doing because of all of that positivity that I could bring to everyone.
And even though you're 17, it's really a big part of your life. It's really everything for you at this point. You've competed at some of the highest levels in sport. Now, I know we don't need a refresher for this, but I'm just gonna say it here, okay? It's a nice lens. Now, you are the champion of 2 world championships, 2 European Opens, Asian Games, and you're also a 3-time Youth World Champion. You've competed, you know, in so many of these games. How do you handle the pressure? Any rituals that you can share with us? Because for me as an average girlie, it's so hard for me to stay focused, calm, without thinking about all the possibilities that make me anxious.
No, that's a big part of competing. I mean, all the secrets have been spilled already. There was, you know, playing chess, listening classical music. That's my ritual. But I think in general, you're gonna have a great time if A, you see pressure as a good thing. Being nervous is a good thing. It helps you to do better, be more meticulous. It makes you more careful. It means that you care more, try harder. And so because you see that as a good thing, you're not nervous to be nervous in a sense, right? You're not scared of being under pressure or scared of being anxious. And along with that, you thinking of all the possibilities. That's a very normal one, but happens to me a lot as well. And what I like to do there is just focus on what's next, how I can prepare, and what I actually need to do down to the very minute details. And don't give myself even time to go overthink things. Those two together, I think, helps not to completely have a panic breakdown every time there's something to do.
I've got a lot to learn from you, I must say. I'm having a breakdown every 5 minutes or so. Not here, not now, of course. This has been wonderful. Now, your career has also taken you to some of the most beautiful locations, all that challenging as well. And is there a particular place that stood out for you? Whether it be its conditions, the competition, or just the personal experience, even the fact that you're meeting different people, what made it special for you?
A specific place. That's a great question. I haven't thought about that. I think personally, to me, competing is all about the event there. I didn't see the locations, and I didn't get to travel around. It's nice that you get to see part of the culture and that you get to go to all those places. But I must say, nothing really stands out to me. It's all wonderful locations and beautiful places and all the cultures and being able to see them.
As I'm listening to this, I'm also understanding that your state of mind going to each country is very different as well. And that's not the first thing you're thinking of, but hopefully when you have a bit of a break, you can head on over and experience it in a different way.
Yeah, actually see the country and not just go compete.
I totally empathize with that. And I also saw your street interview with Annette. You did a music video and also some interviews.
Yeah.
Now, was that fun for you?
Yeah, it was great fun. I mean, it was fun to see and shock people a little bit by our weird questions towards everyone.
Speaking of questions, you also spoke about interpreting dreams in one of your street interviews.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw a question to you. I don't know if you think it's weird.
Oh God.
What is the weirdest dream you've had?
The weirdest dream.
Let's keep it PG-13. Keep it PG-13.
Yes, okay. No, the weirdest dream I've had PG-13 was where I woke up, right, and I was kiting through the Singapore River. Yeah, and I was rushing somewhere in Singapore to get to a competition, which I was late to. So that one's pretty weird.
That also sounds like it's your biggest fear.
Yeah, being late to competition is a nightmare all the time. Classic nightmare.
Oh my goodness, even day to day, like I fear I'm gonna be late. That's gonna be super stressful. Okay, hopefully you'll have better dreams from it. It's not just from a place of fear. Thanks for interpreting it as well. I wasn't expecting that. Now,